Hey folks, welcome to Clipsy's Bricks. And today, it's the day. We're finally going to add the Tranquil Garden to the Botanical Gardens MOC that I've been working on. So I'm going to start building. And I got a helper. All right, phase one's done, which is, of course, build the set as the designer intended. I always like to build the set so I can appreciate, how it was designed and what the original designer had intent was before I rip it apart and use it to my own means, as far as including it within a MOC. So here's the Tranquil Gardens. Thoroughly enjoyed this build. It was somewhat tranquil, if you will. It's a great use of parts. I really like the off-axis positioning of the pagoda. The creation of the bridge, and just the use of the red too to offset it against everything else. A little bit of a tea room there. And then there's so many really nice features and design choices within this set. I highly recommend it. Another neat feature is, which many others have pointed out, is that all of these elements are movable, so you can change things around. All right, time to add this into the MOC, and I'm going to get to deconstructing it. All right, this thing's huge and kind of unwieldy, but I temporarily stilted up, I guess, the pond and the Botanical Gardens building, just to kind of get an idea of elevation, and then let's put in the Tranquil Gardens just to kind of get a sense of how this thing's gonna go. We're gonna have to get rid of some of these trees. Pick that one up too. Nope, and those. So I'm thinking that the pagoda will sit down, or tea house will sit down here in the corner. Not sure though if the orientation will be like that, or if we're going to want to turn it, maybe tuck it back in like this. This might actually work a little bit better, because then obviously the stream pond is going to have to curve around over here, and I'm going to have to add, or plan to anyways, a waterfall on here down to get the water from up above down below. So I'm going to work on that. I think what I'm going to do, since there's not a lot of table space given the ceiling, I'm going to just move the building out of the way for now. But I'm also thinking maybe I'm going to need to slide the pond down a little bit. Kind of like here. Move that back. Just move it. So this is the way I built it, but I think I might gonna just change it a little bit to give it a little bit more space over here. And then my plan is to have a walkway coming down here and then down over into the lower terrace. So I'm gonna get on with it. Here's a couple of progress photos. I like to take photos after each build session, and then I kind of make notes when I look at them afterwards. You can see here. All right, here's a quick progress update. As you can see, I have split the Tranquil Garden set, leaving the pagoda over here on the left, and moving the bridge and portion of the stream over here to the right, so that, and I added the waterfall coming from the upper pond, so that when it comes down, it hits the stream, comes under the bridge, and then it'll curve around and over towards main pond underneath the pagoda. I've also kind of just planning out where the cliff edge was going to go in behind. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to use the burps or not. They may just be structural underneath, but I definitely plan to cover them all up with slopes and whatnot. So I'm going to carry on. I've started doing some of my building live over on Twitch, so why don't you come over and check me out sometime. And here's the completed stream and stream banks and the lower terrace. We're just going to do a quick pan over here just to give you an overview, but then we'll go back and I'll show you how I got to this point. Also, let me know what you think I should do over there on the left side with the pond, if I should wall it in or just extend the water out to the edge. I worked hard to try to get the curvature of the stream. As you can see from like the original set, I used a dark green for the center channel, and then that lighter green for the shallows, which then of course I covered up with all the trans light blue tiles, and then also trying to keep that, a little bit of a bigger bank on the, I guess it's called the north side, and then on the south side kept a little bit of a shallower bank, so you just have that one dark tan plate thickness, which is how the original set is. You can see here too how I've introduced a rock feature on that north side, which will then extend back up into the cliff. I just love the look of the cherry blossoms. It's actually one of my favorite features of the Tranquil Garden set and even of the Botanical Garden set, and I think the different color pinks really play off against each other. I have to be honest, it has taken me a lot longer to get to this stage than I anticipated. It just, figuring out the curvature of that stream really took some time, and then I also had to order some parts because I didn't have enough wedge plates. But that's okay. It's all part of the process and enjoying the build. And these larger MOCs, they take time. So my plan is for the next update to finish in the cliff edge, and also over here on the right side, which should have the stairs down from the structure up above, and then we'll go from there. As always, thank you all for coming and watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I'm just glad that I get the opportunity to share my love of Lego with you all. If you like what I'm doing, please drop a like, and I always appreciate the comments and any kind of suggestions. With that, take care everyone, and I'll see you next time.